la Kiswahili.
Very good. Your Excellency, President Ruto, and all the dignitaries who are here, as you heard, His Excellency summarized what we have agreed, the agreements, the protocols. I don't want to repeat those. The only issue is for me to point out that all that is guided by the historical missions which the Africans have finally crystallized. More than 60 years ago, when we got independence, we did not harmonize properly on the historical mission beyond liberation. There was talk that time of uhuru na umoja, but it was not deeply disassembled. What did uhuru na umoja mean? That's why, therefore, we have lost 6 decades. And as you can see in Africa, we have got so many problems. The collapse of state authority in so many countries. This is not accidental. This is really, this was inevitable and it was predictable. But now, I can see that people are beginning to, a cluster of actors, including His Excellency President Ruto and other actors, are beginning to see the way forward. And really the historical missions, according to we who have been in this for long, after many years, as a student movement, as a liberation movement, we detected those three historical missions. Historical mission number 1 is prosperity. How do you create prosperity for people? When we started this, we discovered that you could not create prosperity through aid, that somebody else is aiding you, and you think you will create prosperity. And we discovered that you could not create prosperity by abstaining from the modern economy. Because part of the problem in countries like Uganda, which are endowed with a lot of natural resources, is that many people were outside the money economy. I was telling His Excellency that even as recently as 2013, 68% of the Ugandans were outside the money economy, in what they call subsistence economy. Just growing food, eating and drinking alcohol, no earning money. And the danger that the richer the countries are in natural resources, like for instance, Congo, DRC, the richer it is in natural resources, the bigger the danger that one is of people just staying in the forest, eating honey and monkeys and so on. And they are not bothered. So, in our analysis, we said no. We must create a modern way by everybody joining the money economy. And when you join the money economy, you produce a good or a service which you sell. And if you sell it persistently, you will get prosperity. Now, if that is the case, then it raised another question. Who buys what you produce? Do you have got enough buyers? This is how the question of the soko comes in. Nani atanunua bidhaa zako kwa wingi na kwa muda mrefu na kwa hakika? So that's why, therefore, the Africans, you can go and check, the Africans having slept from 1958, 1955, 1957, when Ghana got independence. In 1980, when they met in the Lagos, what they call Lagos Plan of Action, they identified this. They said Africa needs to organize the market of Africa to integrate it. The fragmented market of Africa will not help us. That's how they evolved. In 1980, you can see almost more than 20 years since independence. This was the first time they started talking about the economic integration as a stimulus for creating prosperity. So therefore, when His Excellency invites me here and we meet here, and all these agreements we have agreed, they are consolidating that point of ensuring the prosperity of our people by assuring them of a reliable, big market. Now, these vikwazo are not good for the common market. Like somebody was telling me to stop the rice from Tanzania. Why? Because I have got some inefficient rice growers in Uganda. Therefore, the answer is nikatai mpunga mzuri tena wenye bei nafuu kutoka Tanzania kusudi nitetee hawa wavivu ambaye hawaweza kutupatia mpunga kwa gharama nzuri. So I said, no, I can't do that, because if I do that, I'll be committing 3 sins. Kwanza, I will stunt the Tanzanian rice grower. I will stunt, but in our language we call it kuzingamia, to make a child not grow properly. So that Tanzanian rice grower will now no longer grow as much as he would have done, because if he gets a market in Tanzania on merit, he gets a market on merit, not because he's protected, because he's cheaper. He gets a market in Tanzania, he adds the one of Uganda, he adds the one of Kenya, he has got enough market to help him grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. So if I block him, that opportunity, I have killed it. But secondly, I am punishing the Ugandans to be forced to buy expensive rice on behalf of the inefficient Ugandan rice growers. But thirdly, I am also Okulemaza. If you understood our Bantu dialects there, Okulemaza is to cripple, to render disabled somebody, my own rice growers, because if I protect them, they will not struggle to become efficient. They will just rely on my protection and continue being inefficient. So na wao nitawaua kwa kuwabembeleza na kuwapa soko ya bandia, give them market when in fact they don't deserve to be in the market. So when a child is growing up in our tribes there, and the child is beginning to stand up. They stand up and fall down. So in our tribes there, in Baganda say, Bagamba Baganda, Tengerera, Tengerera, Tengerera. The child is standing and falling. You encourage him to stand up. You don't say fall down and stay there. I don't know how the Waswahili and the Wakikuyu here say that. When the child is young and trying to stand up, you encourage him to continue standing. You pray standing. So I don't want to mislead my inefficient. For instance, the sugar growers in Uganda, they are inefficient because they are growing sugar on a high altitude. Uganda is a high altitude. It is more than 1,000 meters above the sea. And apparently, sugar cane does not yield much sugar when it is in a high altitude. It yields sugar better when it is near the ocean. I hear they recover only 8% of the sugar cane, while these other ones can go up to 14, 15, I don't know what, Brazil, you can check. So, we should tell our sugar people to shift. There's another part of Uganda where they can produce sugar better, which can give a higher yield. So this is point number one, integration about prosperity. You can have a rich part of the world which is poor because it is badly organized. Latin America, because it is badly organized. Latin America, those countries of Latin America, they have got more natural resources than the United States of America. They have more forests, bigger rivers, the Amazon, more minerals. But why are they miserable? Because they are so badly organized that you can't succeed in business. You are in a small country, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, 3 million people, Haiti, I don't know what. They are rich in presidents, rich in ministers, rich in ambassadors, but poor in everything else. In the United States, North America, there are only 3 countries there: Canada, United States, and Mexico. The whole continent, only 3 countries. Latin America, I don't know how many there are with the Caribbean. They are as rich in countries as us. Even here we are rich in countries, Republic of this, Republic of that, but poor in everything else. So, this integration is to fight the battle of prosperity. You should understand this. Because if somebody is efficiently producing something, and we support him, he will grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And another one from Uganda will also grow in something else. Another one from Tanzania. Through, they used to call it, I don't know whether they are still teaching it in the universities. It was called comparative advantages. It was being taught in the universities. I don't know whether they are still teaching it. That we specialize according to comparative advantages. But they just talk about it in the classroom and it ends there. So this is number one. And that's why we support COMESA, which was a building block to the African continental market. But now, you can have economic prosperity